course, the damage that has occurred is pretty widespread. There are isolated pockets throughout our viewing area, and this morning we're getting a look at least some of the damage from pictures that you've sent us.
Yeah, these photos that you see right now were sent in by a 7 Action News viewer showing how things looked in Lake Orion last night. 7 Action News reporter Nima Shafei is there now. So Nima, how bad is the damage?
We are just off to M24 in Lake Orion. I'll tell you what, you guys, these are support cables that support some of the power lines in this neighborhood, this residential area. This is a massive tree, just to show how bad these winds were that snapped this massive oak tree on its side. You can see here lifting up the sidewalk. These tap roots are massive under this thing, and you'd think that it may be rotted out, but look at how healthy these roots are. Then show this home in the foreground there. A photojournalist, Mike Crotchy, behind the lens here, showing you the damages firsthand. This is a home that sustained damage, and the irony in this, you'll hear from the homeowner at 8:30, but the irony in this is David Lidgy, the homeowner here, said that he just had a huge tree cut down last week. The huge tree, about 5 feet in diameter at its base. You're taking a live look right now at him cleaning up his front yard, and this is what's going on here. This is the damage seen everywhere here around Lake Orion. There is a home that split a house in half. Luckily, fortunately, there was no one inside that home, but this is the damage that you're seeing. Another power pole, we showed you one during the 6 o'clock hour, completely split in half. Power lines are down. Mike, if we can show this power line, you can see here this power line that stretches from off the street to a home is down. These folks are without power. The cleanup now begins, and as I said at 6 o'clock, as the sun rises, they'll get a better assessment of the damages here, and as will the National Weather Service. We're going to remain out here all morning long, but we want to show you, let you listen to a guy that explains what he saw in Clarkston last night.
I commented to my wife the cloud patterns look quite evil looking, and before long it started sprinkling and it was a little bit of thunder, and then all of a sudden it started hailing, and it was coming from the northwest briefly, but then all of a sudden it shifted around from the southwest, and it just came like a freight train, like they say.
And I'll tell you what, you guys, this is the contrast of just how big that tree is behind me that was completely uprooted here. One thing that we want to pass along to all of you at home is, despite what you may or may not know, when you step outside your home, especially if you're in a storm-ravaged area, you see a power line down, treat it as active. Despite how many calls may have gone to DTE or consumers, call them immediately and report that power line down and stay away from it as far away as you can. We're live this morning in Lake Orion showing you the damage. I'm Nima Shafei, 7 Action News.